Come here, the pioneer. I bring the light to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching this with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drain my...
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is your man, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Now listen, before we get into this video, you know exactly what you need to do. You need to go ahead and drop that like if you haven't already done so, okay? Go ahead and drop that like. If you mess with the rare build movement, you mess with rare builds, you do not like running on meta builds, drop that like, right? And also subscribe, man. If you haven't subscribed yet, we're making a push for 30,000 subs, so go ahead and get that subscription on, man, and let's hop right into this video, right? So now, as you know, today we're gonna do the top 3 rare center builds. And again, when I say top 3 rare center builds, there's tons of rare builds that are centers, but what we're talking about is, once again, rare builds that can play like a meta build, right? So if you want to be somebody that does not want to play with a build that everybody has, you want to play with a build similar, well, guess what? Uncle Demi's going to do that for you. And what we're going to do today, we're going to start off with the glass cleaner, okay? Now, the glass cleaner is very similar to the glass cleaning lockdown. So if you want a glass cleaning lockdown type build, go ahead and make the glass cleaner if you do not want the name, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is really simple. We're gonna go ahead and use this pie chart here, just like you would for the glass cleaning lockdown, all right? And then also, you wanna use this pie chart here with the strength and the vert, all right? So you wanna be as strong as possible, and you also wanna have the highest jump as possible, right? And again, I am getting hit. Like, why every time I do a video, yo, I always, like, everybody hits me up. And then another thing is, why am I not smart enough to make sure my phone is muted? Like, come on, bro. I do this every single morning, all right? So, what you want to do here today is you want to go ahead and max this out to 84. You want to get your driving layup to a 55, right? You want to get max out your driving dunk, and you want to max out your standing dunk. That'll give you exactly 6 badge upgrades. Then you want to max out your mid-range, your 3-point shot. You want to go to 73 on your free throw, and then max out your post fade to an 80. You want to skip all this. Then you want to go to a 73 in your interior defense. Max out your perimeter, your lateral. Then you want to get your steals maxed out. You want to get your blocks to an 80. And then you want to get your offensive rebounds to an 80. And then you want to max out your defensive rebounds. All right. So, I mean, when I say to 80, you want to max out your offensive and defensive rebound. So that's going to give you 6, 16, 1, and 19. Okay. Really, really solid stack when it comes to badges. And again, you had to manipulate some numbers, but you didn't have to manipulate it that much to where you're going to see that much damage being done to where you are not able to play really well with this build. Okay. Now, before I get straight into the attributes, let's go ahead and deal with this height. Remember, build size is all cosmetic, doesn't matter. You want to go 6'10". Like I said, the sweet spot is 6'9" to 6'11", right? And then you want to get your weight. You want to get your weight to 280, right? And you can actually, you want to go right to 280, all right? And then your wingspan, you want to max it all the way out to 91.8. So now let's just talk. Your strength is going to be 99, so that's Gucci. But look at your speed. Your speed is going to be a 71, and your vert's going to be a 71. You're going to be 10 times faster than any big 7'3" center running around in the park. What makes this build, and every single build, and the reason why I say everything needs to be between 6'9" and 6'11" is that when you're playing on the 2s, the 3s, or on the rec or whatever, you are just 10 times faster, quicker. You're able to get more box outs. You're able to get, more outlet passes done. You're able to get up and down the floor faster. It's just so many advantages to being quicker and shorter, and you still have the strength, which a 7'3" individual will have, but their lateral quickness would be a 30-something, and your lateral quickness would be a 62. So you're able to help out on the pick and roll, and that's what's really big, because this game is all about pick and roll, and literally there's I'll say maybe 75% of the community does pick and roll, and another 25 does ISO. But and it might be even more pick and roll, so don't really hold me to that, but I'm just trying to think based upon how when I'm seeing people on the stage in the park, how they're running. All right, now when you look at your shooting, you have a 78 mid-range, you have a 74 3-point shot, you also have an 80 interior defense, you'll have a 72 perimeter defense, which is important. 75 steal, you'll have an 87 block, you'll have an 82 offensive rebound, and a 90 defensive rebound, right? And then a good thing is that you would have a nice standing dunk at 82, and then you will have a 72 driving dunk, right? So all in all, this is a really solid build. Then what you want to do is you want to go here. You can either pick between rim protector or glass cleaner. In this aspect, I definitely say you want to go glass cleaner, okay? And then here you have it. You have a glass cleaning build, right? Now what you want to do here is, again, you know, we're going to go ahead and test this build out. Give the 99, show you exactly what type of badges you want to get, and then we'll go ahead into the second build, right? So let's get this dude. There we go. Get them here. All right. Now, what you want to do here is, of course, you want to get contact finisher. That's very important. Then you want to go ahead and get your consistent finisher on silver, and then put back on bronze, just in case you want to get those dunks. All right. So again, like I said, bronze actually activates the putback dunk, and you need to have this if you want to get the putback dunk and not just the putback where they lay it up, right? So I found that out not too long ago, and now you can see in all my videos I will be putting that in there because it is so fun to get a putback dunk. Who doesn't want to have a putback dunk, right? So you can do that, all right? For your shooting, nothing much really changes here. You want to go ahead and go range extender. You want to go hot zone hunter. You want to go catch and shoot, and then you want to go corner specialist, right? Now, there's 2 badges left over. If you're a type of person that need to have gold, that's go ahead and go gold. But me, I'm going Hall of Fame hot zone hunter and Hall of Fame range extender, and this is pretty much all you would need. Because you're going to be a cone, you can do some pick and pops, or you're going to stand at the elbow or in the corner. So that's all you really need, and you're going to be good, right? And then for your playmaking, of course, you got to get that bronze belt out, OP badge of the game. And then here, what you want to do is you want to get your chase down on bronze. You want to get your clamps. Well, let's take that clamps back first. You want to get your, if you're doing pick and roll, you got to get your brick wall. You got to get your intimidator. You got to get your rebound chaser, right? Box, worm, pogo, interceptor. Right, and then rim protector. There you go. All right, so this is what I would go with as my lineup if you do not have to set screens. And to be honest with you, I don't really use brick wall. I don't think, you know, none of my teammates complain about it. I don't use it. I would go clamps, but again, it's all based upon your play style, and also if your point guard's happy with your screens or not. So I always say after the first couple of games, I'm like, yo, the screen's looking good. If they're saying yes, then I'm happy to have my clamps. If they say no, then I have to take my clamps off, unfortunately, and go here. But I just use box out on bronze for animation and worm, but you don't necessarily have to. With a 95 strength, you don't really have to worry about it. But again, it happens. To me, it's just good to have that little bit there. All these are for animations, right? Pogo stick on silver is really good too, because I am a jumper. But if you're somebody that doesn't use pogo stick, then you can probably get away with going like this, all right? That'll be a good setup also. So it just really depends on your play style. Like I said, it's not based upon, you know, how good the badges look when someone looks at your player card. It's based upon how you play, what your teammates want, and that's where you're really gonna be successful, okay? All right, so other than that, man, this is a glass cleaner. Now let's head over and do the second build, all right? All right, my nephews and nieces, number 2, and again, not in any particular order, this just happens to be number 2. This right here is going to be the defensive anchor build, and is similar to the paint beast, okay? So the defensive anchor is a very, very unique build, and it's one of those builds that I have made, and I must say that out of all the kind of like rare builds, center builds, this is the one I like the best because I feel like it's extremely unique, but it is off the charts athletic. And again, I love smaller builds, and this build hits it right on the head for everything that I want. So the pie chart that you want to use is the pure red pie chart. So this is, again, one of the first times you see a pure red pie chart from any of my build videos. I rarely use pure red pie charts. I'm usually doing blue and red, but for this case, in order to make this name, you have to go pure red. And again, it's one of my favorite builds, and it's a pure red chart. So that's dope right there. You want to go with this pie chart here. Again, you want to go with strength and vert helping with the rebounds, okay? So you want to try to have the highest strength and vert you possibly can. Then you want to go 82 on your close shot. You want to go 62 on your driving layup. You want to go 71 on your driving dunk. You want to go 93 on your standing dunk, and then you want to max out your post hook. You have a total of 15, okay? Then you want to max out your pass accuracy, your post moves, and then you want to have 3 on your ball handling. Then you want to max out your interior, your perimeter, your lateral quickness, your steals, your blocks, Then you want to go max, you want to go 89 on your defensive rebound, and then you want to go 69 on your offensive rebounds. Okay, so when you look at this, you have 15, 1, 3, and 27. Again, a really crazy stack when it comes to the defensive side. You have some good finishing badges. You actually have 3 playmaking badges. Now, you might ask, why is the offensive rebound so low? That is how you actually have to make the build. You have to have it that low. But you really do not have to worry about that. For some reason, I guess because your defensive rebounds are still high, even though your offensive rebounds are still low, you still snag. So I don't know if that's just a glitch or if it really doesn't matter. But again, this is, you're still gonna be able to jump. You're still gonna have the rebound chaser. And I have never had any issues with getting offensive rebounds. So just keep that in mind, all right? So what you want to do here, though, again, doesn't matter what the size is. I always like going Burley and build anyway. This one you have to go 6'9" with, okay? So you go 6'9", keep your weight at 232. The reason being is because you already have 95 strength. So you're already gonna have a 99-inch vert, right? Then your wingspan, you wanna max it all the way out. Now, just take a look at the physical profile up there and tell me if that is just not toxic for a 6'9", 232-pound player that have a 78 speed, okay? An 87-inch vert and a 73 acceleration. That is toxic, okay? Then look at the interior defense. You have a 91 interior defense, and you have an 85 perimeter defense with a 78 lateral quickness, okay? 87 steal, 99 block, and a whopping 93 defensive rebound. And of course, you have a 72 offensive rebound. But then look at the driving dunk. You will be able to get every single pro contact and elite contact dunk with this build. So that means you will be able to catch lobs, get contact dunks, anything you want. It's a very fun build, and a build that we don't see a lot of, okay? But it's one of those builds that you definitely should try because you're gonna have a lot of fun. This is a miniature paint beast, and it cooks, all right? Then here, what you wanna do is, you can go with glass cleaning, rim protecting takeover. Glass cleaning actually is a better takeover badge because it does give you a +10 on your vert. But for me, I already have a nice high vert, so I'm still going rim protector. So again, I repeat, if you are a build that does not have high vert, go with glass cleaning takeover. If you already have a good vert, then go with rim protector, okay? And then here you have it, a defensive anchor. So let's go ahead and test this build out real quick. All right. So let's go ahead and get my man to a 99. There we go. All right. So now what you want to do here with your finishing badges, you want to go ahead. You got to get your contact finisher. That's important. You want to get your consistent finisher on silver. You want to get your fancy footwork because you are kind of a slasher, so you can get to that basket. Go ahead and get with that fancy footwork. Go ahead and get bronze putback. Again, bronze putback is important for obvious reasons, right? Then you want to get your slithery finisher, right? You want to get your giant slayer because you are 6'9", so you do want to get that right there. And actually, if I'm tripping, that's gold. And then we're going acrobat. I don't know why. It just depends. Really, acrobat, silly fender just really depends on what your play style is, man. I always say that. If you're someone that likes to just Euro steps and hop steps and that type of deal, reverse layups, then go with acrobat. If you don't do that, you just like going to the rim and just trying to dunk all the time, then go with slithery, right? For your shooting, where are you at? I always say just go hot zone hunter, right? And then for your playmaking, you want to get your bell out. Well, actually, you don't need your bell out, to be honest with you. You're not going to do a lot of shooting this build. Usually, I just do pick and rolls. Where you at? You go with break starter, all right? And then here, clamps, chase down, interceptor, intimidator, rebound chaser, rim protector, worm, pogo sticks on silver. You have to have the pogo stick on silver. So here, boom, boom. All right, there you go. So this is what I would go with. As you can see, box out and worm is going to be on gold. That's important. You want to get your intimidator, rebound chaser, rim protector. You got to have your clamps. So this is, like I said, this is a very annoying build because they can hedge and play really good solid defense. All right, so just keep that in mind. This is a great pick and roll player. This is a player that can go quickly up and down the floor on fast breaks for an outlet passes if he happens to be up the floor. Again, solid build. I love this build. And again, if you like it, if you like something similar to a smaller paint beast, this is the build you should go with, right? Now let's head to the last and final build, right? All right, in the last and final build, again, in not any particular order, This right here is going to be the rim protector. Now the rim protector is going to be a nice little blend between the paint beast and also the glass clean lockdown. So again, if you want something to have a little bit of both, this will be the pie chart and this will be the build that you will want to go with, okay? So what you want to do with the rim protector is you want to go with this pie chart here. This is going to give you the finishing and it's going to give you the defensive and rebound pie chart, right? Then what you want to do is, again, you want to go with strength and vert. Those are very important when it comes to the rebound and offensive side, on the defensive side. Then you want to max out your close shot, your driving layup, your driving dunk to a 74. Then you want to get a 90 on your standing dunk, right? Then you want to max out your shooting, right? You want to max all this out. That gives you exactly 7 shooting badges. Then on your interior defense, you want to go to a 78. Then your perimeter defense, your lateral quickness, your steals. You want to get your blocks in 88. And then you want to get 79 on your offensive rebound and a 79 on your defensive rebound. That's going to give you a 16, 7, 1, and 20. Again, a really good stack for a rare build. But again, these are all the builds that we're doing today are rare builds that play like meta. And as you can see, you're able to shoot with this build. You have 7 badges. So like, again, like I said, it's a blend between a glass clean lockdown that can shoot a little bit and also a paint beast that can finish, right? Now, what you want to do here, again, is body type doesn't matter. Build or burly doesn't matter. You want to go 6'10" with this build, right? Then you want to go 252, right? That gives you the 95 strength and it gives you 76 interior, right? Then you want to max your wingspan out to 91.8. So what does that give you? That gives you an 80 interior defense, a 95 block. It will also give you an 82 offensive and defensive rebound. Your steals will be a 76. Your perimeter will be a 75. And then when it comes to your shooting, you have a 66 mid-range shot and a 52-3. And if you don't know, my lob threat, you know what I'm saying, my Zion Williamson build, right, only has a 52-3 also, right? And when you have those, the only thing you need is just a couple badges and you see how much I green up with it. Now, as you see, you have an 83 driving dunk. That means you'll have an 87. So, of course, once you hit 97, you really get all the contact dunks. So, again, just like the defensive anchor, this will give you all the contact dunks. So, if you want all the contact dunks, this will be a build, or the defensive anchor is the one you want to go with, okay? Now, here, again, since you do have a high vert, I just say go a rim protector, right? Glass cleaning does give you a plus 10 on your vert, but you already have a high enough vert, you don't really need any more. All right, and then here you have it, a rim protector. Let's go ahead and test this build out real quick. Get him to 99. My allergies are killing me, by the way, so the allergy season is starting to have extremely terrible allergies, man. So if you hear me sniffling the whole time, that is why I am over here dying. All right, so of course you want to go ahead and get your contact finisher Hall of Fame consistent. You want to get your fancy footwork on gold. You want to get your putback boss again on silver. You want to get your pick and roller on gold, because now that you have enough badges for that, go ahead and get your pick and roller, because that is OP, pick and rolling going straight to the basket. You don't need to get slithery, you don't need to get acrobat. You can go with Live City if you want to, or you can go with Giant Slayer if you really wanted to. You can go with Giant Slayer, but no, let's do this. Let's just go ahead and get put back on gold and then consistent finisher on gold. I think that would be a good stack right there, right? And then here, all you have to do is just get quick draw, catch and shoot, corner specialist, and man, oh man, that's all you need. Range extender, you don't need to worry about that because you're not going to be shooting much threes. You shoot a lot of mid-range, or just go when you do pick and pop, pick and roll out to the corner, man, let that bronze activate with the catch and shoot, and you Gucci, okay? You would be, once you get legend, get hot zone hunter, and I would say this, if you want to take your quick draw off and go slower, then that will be the stack I'll go with also. But until you get your hot zones, you maybe want to go here, and then if you never plan on getting your hot zones and you just want to be able to shoot quicker, keep it just like this, right? All right, and then here, of course, just go ahead and get your bell out because you can shoot. And then for your defensive, again, you want to do the same exact thing: clamps, chase down, interceptor, intimidator, rebound chaser. You have 3 left over, so you want to get your rim protector, silver, worm, and then box out. All right. Again, brick wall is just really based upon preference. I don't really use my brick wall like that. Maybe if I'm in some really comp game, I might want to use it, because then again, you know, they might be good. But for the most part, I don't use it. But you could go like that if you want to use it, right? Or you can go like this, take the box out and the worm off, and go like that. All right. But it's your play, like I said, man. It's based upon your build, your teammates, what works best for y'all, right? But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. These are the top 3 rare center builds in the game. If you enjoyed this video, you know what you need to do. Drop a like, sub to the channel, and of course, I'll be seeing you really, really soon with another banger. You know, when I say I'll be back really soon with another banger, man, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
Yeah, rare form, yeah.